What is up, guys? Welcome to RollPlay, Ehbon. I'm glad the show finally got started 30 minutes late, but on YouTube, we're just on time, guys, so that's all that matters. We've got the whole entire cast here. Kat, somehow, in the course of 5 minutes, you are once again off center.
I can fix that.
Just lean,
Check it
bro.
out.
Just always lean. There you go.
That's just leaning.
You're a little bit
Got
too
him.
far to the right, though, but it's okay. There you go.
Got him.
Perfect. Don't ever fucking move. What's up, guys? Welcome to RollPlay, Ehbon. We've got what week is this? 6, 7, 7? I think 6.
6
6.
or
I'm
7.
really-
I
I
think
five
it's
last
6.
time.
Really prepped for this.
So-
A young boy has replaced Neil's webcam,
Hey guys, how's it going?
and yeah. Neil, you started a solo campaign. I asked you about this in the pre-show, but we saved it till the show. How's that going?
It's really good. I'm playing a chaotic evil cleric
Yeah.
whose goal is to spread chaos, disease, confusion, and terror amongst the people.
Uh-huh.
So it's kind of like player driven, and I don't really have a storyline from the DM. I'm just going around from, well, right now I just did one town. We've only done one episode. So went to a town and kind of just walked around sowing confusion and chaos and murdering people. And it was really freaking awesome. It was a lot of fun.
Sweet. Where are the VODs up for that so people can check it out?
YouTube.com/Koivu0.
Boom! Promotion in the first 5 minutes of the show. We did it.
Nice.
Katz, what's going on with you, man? What have you been up to?
I failed, JP.
What?
Yeah, I was trying to qualify for Shoutcraft America, and I was one spot short yesterday. So
Oh, man.
yeah.
Is there a video of you breaking your keyboard as well?
No, I didn't break anything
Good. I'm proud of you.
except for my heart.
Do you enjoy playing in stuff like that where there's a lot on the line when it comes to the ladder?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And I think it's pretty healthy for the StarCraft North American scene.
Cool. You were streaming your whole process, like the whole ladder thing, right? Or no?
Yeah, I was. I came really close, so it was really sad.
Well, I'm sorry, but you'll get them next time, Katz.
I'll get
Next shout. Is it Shoutcraft? Is that what it's called?
Shoutcraft, yeah.
Shoutcraft. Next Shoutcraft. Ryan, what have you been up to, buddy?
I have got a burgeoning DJ career now going on.
Do you really?
Yeah. Hence the 2 headphones, man. I'm going under the name DJ Naz Dormu.
What about DJ MLG Ass Ryan? I thought that was your official name.
That's like what I want to keep it on the down low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your like. That's what everyone knows you by, but not officially.
Right.
Like the underground, you're known as MLG. You're known as DJ MLG Ass Ryan.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My sets are only like 15 seconds long, but they're pretty good.
You just walk out and fucking drop a sick beat and then just walk off after 10 seconds.
Yep.
Sick. What are you still streaming Hearthstone these days? What?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I am indeed.
I saw you got into the new beta for Diablo. Have you been playing that?
I haven't, and I need to because I played a lot of Diablo, man.
Yeah, you had
I
what? You
I
were
had
fucking.
100 Paragon characters, so like
That's pretty sick.
I played a lot.
Yeah. It seems like it's pretty good. So.
But yeah, do you know that guy Hoodrich? He hooked me up.
Yeah,
with
I know.
PNG,
Good,
so.
good. I saw him at BlizzCon. It was
He's a cool guy.
it was interesting seeing him after not having any interaction with him for like 2 years, and he actually did that cast with Conan O'Brien.
I saw the video and I cracked up, man.
Yeah,
That YouTube video.
him and Vihel were doing that WoWcast. That was pretty funny. If you guys haven't seen that, you should go check it out.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
It was
I
good.
liked
I was a little bit jealous that it wasn't on the StarCraft 2
Yeah.
analysis desk because that would have been even more funny to have the whole crew there with Conan. But Caitlin, what have you been up to?
I started going rehatch before. Well, on ladder, even if they're going forge first.
Yeah?
Because
How's that working out?
it's actually been going fine. Yeah,
Yeah?
I just copy what DRG does,
Nice.
and they're gonna cannon rush me.
Are you
no matter what I
serious?
do.
DRG, really?
Yeah.
I've been
It's
going
actually
3
really-
hatch with purple since like the beta.
Oh, I know, but when they go forge first too.
That's when I do it. You can go 4 hatch before pool.
I know. I was gonna say you go forge before pool though. That's like I'll get
like
there
the
one
next
day.
step.
Actually, never. But
No, you'll do it.
Katz, let me ask you, from one professional to another. Have you ever died because you let a spine crawler finish?
I mean, I'm sure I have.
Oh, okay. It happens?
Can't. I mean, not often.
Yeah? Okay. I'm just curious.
That's a
curious.
weird question. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a scenario. Where...
I'm just giving Caitlin a hard time because I watched her, or she told me she died to it the other day, and I thought it was hilarious.
Okay, I canceled this guy's spine like 5 times. Do you think they would just stop trying after like their entire 10 pool? Like they had no more links left. Their 10 pool was over, and they still rebuilt it. And I was just like not paying attention. So
Oh.
yeah,
It happens, I guess.
that's it.
Maybe not.
That's all I'm doing though.
Maybe not.
Just playing StarCraft.
All right. Katz, you've already messaged me your spells. Ryan, can you message me your spells?
Yes.
You guys messaged me them last time, and I would assume they're going to be the same, but just for the sake of having them. I didn't update the character sheets. You guys should have all that stuff. I think the only thing that changed was Neil lost all of his gold, and no new items were gained. Is that...
I have 1 gold and 5 silver.
Okay, but you gave up 90 of it, right?
Yeah. Well, I did stab someone unintended. It was bad.
Oh, right. That's right. No one else got anything, actually, last episode. So, where we last left off, you guys had just exited a room in this tower in the center of this town called Mobley's. This is the Wizard Tower. And you had spoken to a wizard inside, and he kind of vanished, left the room. You guys started wandering around after 30 minutes of waiting. Exited a room after talking to a female wizard, and there were 4 guards. I need everyone to give me a save or spell.
Shit.
13.
What do I roll?
Just roll a d20, and on your character sheet, it'll tell you, Katz, you failed. I just know that.
Just know you failed.
Fail.
What? Which part on it?
It'll say, so like next to your HP, it'll say save or spell or verse spell or spell. So just roll a d20 and you have to beat that number.
You gotta roll 17 or higher on a d20.
Is that what hers is?
Yeah, she and I are the same.
Hey, nice. The fucking stat sheet didn't change. It's cool. Thanks a lot, Evan. I'll have to mess with that here in a sec. So roll a d20. Oh, you fell.
Can't find it.
So Ryan, did you pass?
What's it against?
It's
Spell.
against spell on your character sheet.
I did not pass.
Did anyone pass?
Nope.
All
We're all
right.
dead?
You all fall asleep.
Oh, no.
And the next thing you know, you wake up and you're in a room. And in this room, there is a meal prepared for you. There are 4 smaller rooms with 4 beds in each of them. And
That's not too bad.
on the dinner table, there is a note.
I check my equipment. Do I still have my swords?
Yep.
My sword, my hatchets, and my spears?
Yep.
I go over and read the note.
You pick up the note, and you see that there are some arcane writings on it. If you want to give me an intelligence check, you can. But
Okay.
as you're kind of staring at this inscription, okay,
Did a
yeah,
pretty good int check there.
you totally,
34 out of
you totally
35.
know. You realize that this is basically an ancient text, ancient language that is a kind of an incantation. And as you start to realize this, in your mind, you hear the voice of someone. And the letter says to you, "You are wanted before the council of 9. However, one of us is not here until morning. The men that put you to sleep serve me, Strago, the leader of this council. Follow them to the rooms we have prepared for you. We shall speak tomorrow." And then it stops talking to you.
I think we're in a bunch of trouble here, guys.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Yeah. I don't like it.
Are there any other exits to this room other than the 4 bedrooms?
There is a single door at the opposite end of the room, opposite the 4 smaller rooms, and that
I
is the only
stride
door
over
that
there
you
and try to open the door.
do. You go to open the door, and You put your hand on the handle, start to pull, and the door goes, now!
Did that door just say now?
I think so. I kick it viciously with my boot.
Stop! Stop!
Let me out of here.
Now!
I demand it.
Now!
I'm gonna help Neil kick at it.
Stop.
Okay,
Kick
door.
it again.
He's just
Why
keeps
won't
saying,
you let us out, door?
the door just keeps saying, now! Every time you kick it.
Okay, I try and bash it down.
Okay. Give me a roll.
Okay, an open doors check.
Well, I would assume if you're bashing it, you would be striking against it, right? Like an open doors check would mean you try to open it. You
Well,
tell
no,
me,
the-
how would you handle this?
So under strength, there's a stat for open doors, and that's like your
You're bashing it?
default stat for bashing down a door. Magically held doors are ineffective. You can't do it unless you have like 19 strength or some bullshit.
Yeah, okay.
But-
Well, give me a check.
11.
You go to hit it, and the amount of force that you put into it, which is not very much, according to your roll, strikes you back, and you, not being very strong, fall back from the blow and kind of fall on your back. You don't take any damage or anything. You're just blown back on your
Rich,
ass.
are you okay?
Yeah.
As that happens, the door goes.
I'm gonna attack the door too.
Whatever. I pull out one of my hatchets. I pull out two of my hatchets. I toss one to Riley and be like, "Hey, with the two of us together, we can make short work of this door eventually."
Go
All right,
go
let's do
ahead.
it, Rich.
All right. I walk up and I start using my hatchet to chop through the door.
I told Cobblepot that
So, I mean, give me a roll, but give me an attack roll. Is that it? The D20 plus 8?
I guess
No,
my
that was his slam.
Oh, that was your slam, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess my attack roll would be D20 plus 1. 8.
Yeah,
I missed the door.
you go to strike the door, and even though you completely botched that roll, you do end up hitting it. And as the axe would typically stick inside of a door, it has no such action, and it just bounces off, and you're blown back even further.
Motherfucker.
And the door goes, now!
I back
Okay,
away from
door.
attacking with the
You
hatchet.
laughed as well, door. So what's the deal? Can you talk?
You don't get a response.
All right,
Weird.
Is
fine.
there
a
It could have just said no.
I look at the door and I cast detect evil in that direction.
Okay. You cast Detect Evil, and you do not sense evil at the door.
Is there a keyhole in the door?
Nope, just there is on the doorknob, but that's
I'm
the only
gonna put the tip of my blade in it.
one. Okay, you basically the tip of your blade's probably too big to fit inside of the keyhole.
Okay.
But as you do that, it kind of knocks you back as well. But I would assume you just kind of barely put it in, so it doesn't knock you back.
But what does it say?
It doesn't say anything when you do that.
Oh.
It just knocks you back.
Okay.
All right, I pull out one of my +1 hand axes. Fuck this shit.
Okay, go and roll.
This time I want to strike the doorknob. I want to see if I can hit the doorknob off.
Okay.
Be +2.
You go to you make
Oh my
the
God.
action of actually give me a d20 to see save versus death.
Yes.
Ooh, okay, so you know that. Regardless, though, you go to throw the axe, and as you arch back, it goes flying back and nails the door to one of the bedrooms behind you. So you throw it backwards instead of forwards.
Nice.
I'm really making progress, Rich.
All right, I go pick up my axe. I ask Riley for my other axe back, and I sulk over by the food while I eat.
Okay.
Okay, guys, how bad can this be? Didn't you cast Detect Evil last time, Cobblepot? Yesterday?
Say again.
Didn't you cast Detect Evil around here? before?
I don't sense any evil here, but I still sense that we're in trouble.
But you don't have that spell. That's your intuition, right?
No, I do have it.
Or you sensed trouble?
No, from the note that I read, I believe
Oh.
that we are going to be put on trial.
Okay.
But
Really? Because I think they want our opinion and our advice.
Yeah, I think we're just the jury or something.
if they wanted our opinion or our advice, we wouldn't be held against our will.
I don't know. Wizards are strange folk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it's a
sometimes
really
it's hard
nice
to
setup.
explain. Yeah.
This
That's
is
what I
really
would do.
chill.
Okay, I'm gonna go to my room, guys, and check it out.
I mean, what would they put us on trial for?
Are you shifting your eyes, Rich?
No. No, we
Oh.
haven't done anything wrong. I mean, not really. Have we?
I don't think so. No, we walked a couple transparent doors.
There was that time you almost killed that innocent.
Yeah,
ogre.
but I made it good with him. It's cool. What would wizards have to do with that?
Yeah, probably not much. So, yeah, I think we should just wait for them, maybe. See what they have to say.
Was there food on the table?
Yep, there is a full-on dinner. You guys don't really
gonna-
recognize any of the food though, because it's not typical to see. Well, you do recognize it, but it's not typical to see full-on like roast and potatoes and different vegetables. There are no insects on this table, basically.
Is there any alcohol?
Yeah, there is a bottle of what looks to be just wine or some type of ale.
I'm going to pick up the bottle of wine and start pouring it into the keyhole.
What? Okay.
Can you describe like how you would do that? Because the keyhole is like horizontal. So how do you pour it in? Do you like
Well,
put
just
your
put
hand
the-
or?
I'll just put the top of the wine bottle, like, so it covers the keyhole.
Oh, okay, and
And
then
then-
turn it up.
Yeah, a little bit.
As you do that, you start to hear noises of like swallowing, and you start to hear the alcohol, or sorry, you start to see the wine drain from the bottle, and you keep hearing these gulps.
Okay. I'm gonna pour the entire wine bottle in.
Okay. The entire wine bottle is not disappeared, but the contents of it is gone when you take it away from the keyhole.
All right, now I'm gonna attack the door.
Okay,
gonna-
hold on. I say hold on. So I think if this this door is pseudo living, then let me try something, because I assume if it's got a mouth, then it's got like eyes and ears and all that too. So I say command open to the door.
Okay. You cast command open at the door. The door swings open and then immediately shuts. Like super fast. Like it just opens and then closes.
I
Did
couldn't
you
like
see
get my
anything?
foot in there.
You didn't make the action. You were also standing kind of far away from it. It closed like incredibly fast.
That's some bullshit. All right.
It didn't like stagger a little bit as it closed.
No. I mean, the door's only purpose is to open and close, so it does it pretty well. Like it's good at it's good at what it does.
Can I
What did
attack
I
the door?
see on the other side?
Down the hall, you saw like a hall. It didn't look to. It just looked like a normal inn hall. It didn't look like you guys were. Well, it didn't look like anything else except a normal hall.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the door now with all my strength.
You're gonna attack it? Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a dice roll.
What do I?
So it's just a normal attack roll. D20 plus 3, I think, is what your attack is, because you are specialized. It's D20 plus 3 and D20.
Yeah. Fuck.
You go to strike at the door and completely miss, and you hear a voice say, "You missed."
And it's not slurred.
No.
All right. Just wanted to know. Just gonna go sit at the table.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go eat and then take a nap.
Okay. Rich, Calpot, what are you guys doing?
I eat, and once I've had my fill, I just sit around watching the front door. Unless I get tired, in which case I stay up.
While
I stay up until the door opens, however long it takes.
while Rich is looking at the door, I come up from behind him and I lean down to his ear and I start saying heh heh heh.
Shut up, Riley.
I'm just gonna chill and eat. I'm not going to bed.
Okay. Everyone that eats the meal, it is a fantastic meal. You can tell that the only person that would have something similar to this would be Cobblepot, and Cobblepot, you recognize it to be expertly prepared. The rest of you just think it's a incredibly, incredibly well prepared meal. Tastes fabulous. Nothing tastes off. Everything just tastes amazing. All the vegetables are fresh. It's just a very, very extravagant meal, and you all feel great after eating it. Ricardo, you
I
said
try
you were...
not to let it show that I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, I go nap.
Like, whatever. It's just food.
I go in my room and look around, and if there's nothing I see that's cool, I'm gonna go nap.
Okay. You walk in the room, and you notice there is no door on the room. It is basically just a... it's not a portal, but it is a portal into that room, right? You just walk in. There's nothing... There's no hinges. It's just a opening in the wall. And when you walk into the room, you notice that there is a bed. On the bed is silk sheets. It's not... it looks very extravagant, basically. And the room has nothing on the walls. There's nothing else in the room except for the bed, which does have this extravagant sheets on it.
Okay. I appreciate the sheets, and then go nap.
All right. You lay down and go to sleep.
Sick.
What do the rest of you do? Rich, you're staring at the door. Riley, what are you doing?
Rich, are you gonna go to sleep anytime soon?
No, I'm watching the store. I'll let you guys know if anything happens.
No, I'll be your backup door watcher.
All right.
I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Hi.
Calpot, you leave the group, or at least the dinner table, and make your way to the bedroom. Walk in the bedroom, see the same exact thing, same description I gave Ricardo. Bed's got some silk sheets in it. You recognize this as something that would be very expensive. You've seen it before in Ehbon, but only in the finest quarters of the temple that you used to worship at. And you go to sleep. You get in bed and fall asleep. Riley, Rich, you guys are just staring down this door?
Yeah, after a while, No, I just sit there and watch.
I'll make small talk with Rich.
Yeah,
Do you want to RP that out, or you just want to say you make small talk?
small talk.
Okay.
Yeah, just small talk.
Okay. How long do you guys...
How's that dead wife going?
That's not small talk. That's more of an insult.
I don't respond.
Oh, God. How long do you guys wait and stare at this
I
door?
will stay up until I am forcibly fall asleep, or someone comes into the door.
Yeah, if I pass out, I guess I'll just pass out, like collapse onto Rich or something. I go onto his back and then fall on the ground.
Okay, so would it be safe to say you guys basically pull up chairs and just sit down staring at the door?
I mean, I would be sitting at the table looking at the door.
Okay.
I'll pace around a bit too.
Okay, night starts to go on. Minutes turn into half an hour turns into an hour, and hours start to kind of wane away. You guys lose your sense of time after a while because there are no windows in this room. You're not sure how long you were asleep. You're not sure if it's dark outside, if it's light outside, or really what is actually happening. You do get tired over the course of this time, but you do not fall asleep. And after about 8 or so hours, you hear the door on the other side talked to someone, and it's going yes, yes, yes. It's very faint, and you hear it say yes 3 times, and then it stops.
I whisper to Riley, "We should get the others awake," and I sneak off towards Cobblepot's room.
I'll just wait here.
Okay.
Okay.
Rich, you're in
If there's
Cobblepot's room.
anything else.
I kick Cobblepot's bed and whisper loudly, "Cobblepot, wake up, dude!" And then start going back towards the door.
Does it wake me up?
Yeah, I mean, after a while, you hear these kicks start occurring on the bed that you're sleeping in, and while not, I mean, you slept pretty hard. While not sleeping, while not waking up immediately, you do wake up over time.
Okay.
And,
I wake up and.
You slept for 8 hours, by the way, so if you want to message me new spells, you can.
Okay. I will.
Same for you, Ricardo. Rich, you left Cobblepot's room and did what?
I went back to look at the door.
Oh, okay. Nothing is changing at the actual door.
Okay, I want to sneak up to the wall beside the door and pull up my my bastard sword. No. Yes. Yes.
Okay, you guys
Yes.
see Rich slowly, and you're not wearing. What are you wearing? Studded leather? You can actually do it pretty sneakily.
Yeah.
You walk up to the door, and notice that, or Rich, you pull out your bastard sword, and you're kind of waiting. Riley, you see this happen. Cobblepot,
Yeah,
you're still
I
in your
look at
room.
Rich, and then I'm going to go up to like in front of the door and lay down on the ground, kind of sprawled out, as if I've fainted or someone's attacked me.
So you're sorry. You're far enough away from the door that it can open, but you are laying on the ground as if you are incapacitated.
Yes.
Okay. Cobblepot, you get your stuff together. You walk out of your room. You are whatever you are. I guess you can tell me. You see Rich standing there with his bastard sword with his back up against the wall to the right of it. And about 2 feet in front of the door, you see Riley on the ground. And she doesn't look like she is awake or anything. She basically looks passed out from your perspective.
Just as a point of order, I want to be on the side of the door that when the door opens, I am not behind the door.
Sure. So you would be on the right still, yeah, because it opens to the left.
Cool. Just want to make that clear.
What
Did
if
any-
this building doesn't follow like fire code for doors? And it's on the left.
I would figure it's on the other side.
You
of where
can see the
doorknob goes.
hinges.
Like you stand next to the doorknob, and it won't.
Yeah.
The doorknob's never on the inside of the door. It's
If
always
you're
on the
if you're
outside.
staring at the door, you can see the hinges. Rich would do that, and he would stand on the side of the door that it would open. He would understand how to do that. Did anyone wake Ricardo up? Is he still asleep?
No one woke me up.
Okay, Ricardo's still asleep in the back. Cobblepot, you see what I told you saw. You can make an action.
Okay, so I want to go over to Rich and ask him why he woke me up.
The door was talking to someone else on the other side. Shh.
Okay, so what I will do is I'll go over to the table, JP,
Yeah.
and I will grab a glass,
Okay.
and I'll use the glass to amplify the sound and see if I can hear anything.
Cobblepot doesn't ask about me on the floor because he knows that it wasn't Rich. Rich couldn't do that.
I guess not. Where do you put this glass? Do you put it? You said next to the wall, next to the door, or
Next to the door, yeah. I don't
Um,
want to touch the door because I feel like the door is like actually alive or whatever, but
yeah.
right next to the door.
Okay. You collect a glass from the table. You walk up to the wall next to it, and you put your ear up to the door, and you hear the sounds of the ocean.
Okay.
It's not really the ocean.
And
Know
then
what an ocean is?
and then I asked what happened to Riley.
Actually, that's a good point. I do want to go back to what Ricardo said. You hear the sounds of water sloshing back and forth. You do not know what an ocean is. What you did what to Riley? What did you say after that?
I asked Rich what happened to her.
She's playing dead. Jesus, dude, what the fuck's wrong with you? Get ready, someone's coming.
I just keep listening with my glass.
You don't hear anything. How long do you do this?
Like an hour.
Okay, so to
Well,
describe the
15
scene.
After 15 minutes, I put my sword down.
Okay,
Put it
yeah,
away.
yeah. Okay, so Rich puts his sword down after 15 minutes. Ryan, sorry, Kalapot still has his ear to the side of the stone next to the door, not on the actual door, and he's listening. Riley, how long are you on the ground posing as you are incapacitated?
I mean, I'll like shift a little bit because it's kind of comfortable, but I'll just stay here. I don't really care. I'm tired. It's
Okay.
funny to me too.
Yeah, you get actually pretty comfortable. You didn't sleep at all.
No, Riley makes sure she doesn't fall asleep.
Okay, you make sure you don't fall asleep. About this time, it has been a full night, and Ricardo, you awake in your room.
Okay. I come out of my room. I'm like, what are you guys doing?
There's someone on the other side of the door. I whisper loudly.
Okay, I'm fucking sick of this door. Power of the elves! Fist of stone!